If you are considering interracial dating, well, Ghanaian men are one of the charming and most hospitable fellas on earth. It is not surprising that women across the globe have appetite for Ghanaian men. However, dating a Ghanaian man abroad can be a big risk for some women, with suspicion surrounding having wife back home or children back home and not disclosing to you, marrying you for permit, trust issues, cultural differences, and so on and so forth. Well, this video is all about Ghanaian men. These are the things you must know if you're dating a Ghanaian man. Coming up after this. Welcome back. My name is Dexmond Home. If you like content such as this one, please do me a big favor. Kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell icon, share the video. This helps me to grow the channel so that I can bring you content like this each and every week. This video is in two segments. The first part talks about the experiences of other women for dating Ghanaian men abroad, and the second part talks about the things you must know if you're dating a Ghanaian man abroad. My recommendation is to watch both segments to understand how the experiences of other women could have been avoided if they knew the things I'm about to share with you. Without much ado, let's jump in. Well, for the first part of this video, I am going to read some comments from Quora.com where some women have shared their experiences, how it feels like dating Ghanaian men abroad. And the very first one is, how does an American woman know a Ghanaian man is serious about marrying her? This is a question. And Lisa Mably Wari shares her experience. She says, my experience with a Ghanaian man was not good. I don't want to paint all Ghanaian men with a broad brush, but I would say, trust your instinct. If something seems off, it probably is. Just keep your eyes and ears open. My Ghanaian boyfriend was a liar and very sneaky. He was not honest, trustworthy, and faithful. Similar experiences with Nigerian men as well. A lot of these men will use American women but have a whole wife or girlfriend back home who is in Ghana or Nigeria. But they don't mind messing with American women who, while being married or heavily involved with someone else. Oh, Lisa, this breaks my heart to hear this. Anyways, next one to the same question. Marie shares her experience. I just hope he doesn't need a green card. If he does, believe me, he will say and do anything to please you. He will be the most loving, romantic, sweet man you've ever met. You need to test him. Tell him you will not marry him until he gets a green card. There are other ways he can do it. No matter what, do not marry him if he needs a green card. Listen, this is the truth. Most African men want an African wife. They see black American women as novelty. They may try it, but soon they will long for what they are familiar with. They are cultural root and deep. She means African men are deep-rooted in culture, more than black Americans can understand. Also, Africans are very clannish. They love their people, especially their family, and will lean towards them in any given situation. They cannot be loyal to any black American woman. Oh, again, this breaks my heart, Marie. Well, the next one is also a question which says, are Ghanaian men serious when it comes to relationship? New girl shares her experience. She says, I have dated and been around Ghanaian men, and what I can say is the supposedly single ones who come to the US to prey on single women, then marry them off quickly so that they can get green card or citizenship. Some will literally break up with their foreign girlfriends just to find someone with a green card. I dated one guy for almost 2 years and I never saw this coming. He was so good to me. The only problem was he was full of pride and never owned up to his wrongs. One day out of the blue, he brought up this ridiculous idea of going off to find an American so that he can get his green card, but he would like for me to wait for him. All his friends did it. Ghanaian and Nigerian do the same thing. I think she's trying to say that. I chased him away and his deceitful ways. I can't believe someone could be so evil, making someone fall in love with them, but to only use the person for selfish reason. than to break their heart. Oh, new girl, this breaks my heart. Next comment is coming from Malin Annie, and she says, massive players and liars. Leave them alone. I dated one. Oh, guys, this breaks my heart. Honestly, doesn't look good, doesn't sound good. What I'm reading, not good for Ghanaians. Next one is coming from Relina. I have dated 3 Ghanaian men. Currently, I have one that wants to marry me, and I don't know if I will, as I am very conflicted. Ghanaian men, in my experience, are very work-oriented but lack the emotion department. Ghanaian men are used to women that do whatever they are told. So marrying an independent American woman is definitely not for them. They don't like to be told anything. They set goals for themselves and expect a woman to follow what their goals are without any consideration of what the woman wants. They don't care or cut with their women. They just have intercourse with them and think that should be enough for them. They are really good with their mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and aunties and cousins and uncles and their own children. They are adequate in bed but not very passionate or sensual people. My advice, leave Ghanaian men alone. Oh, really? Nah? Well, she did say some good things about Ghanaian men, but I think her experience entirely with Ghanaian men is not good. Next one, it's coming from Jovi, to the question, what are Ghanaian men like? And she says, I am currently dating a Ghanaian man, and my experience with him has been wonderful. He's not afraid to express himself, quick to apologize if he knows he's made a mistake, and very attentive. He's been an open book. He's teaching me his language, and I've met most of his family. Good one there. Love for them is different. Where in the States we take our time to know a person we are with before we fall in love. For them, it's a choice. If a Ghanaian man chooses to love you, then he loves you. That's why they say it quickly, and she goes on and on and on to say other things. Well, guys, I'm feeling sad here already, but the video must continue. I think the first part of the video, the comment that I read, sets the framework for the second segment of the video. So now, here are the things you must know if you're considering to date a Ghanaian man, or if you're already dating a Ghanaian man. Let's set the ball rolling. 1, you date his entire family. Dating is a serious thing in Ghana. When you date an indigenous or traditional Ghanaian man, you date his entire family. So do not be surprised if his brothers, sisters, cousins, nephews, nieces, aunties, uncles start calling you our wife. Everyone will call you our wife, our wife. And you will hear this a lot. And this is because family is everything in Ghana. I've already made a video where I spoke about a man's social value and how that is being determined by family and so on and so forth. I will leave a link here for you to watch after watching this video. But the point I'm trying to make here is, do make sure that you introduce him to your family and insist that he introduces you to his family as well. And this introduction has to be at the early stage of your relationship. Do not forget, family is everything in Ghana. Needless to say, there are several reasons or motives that drive people to leave their home country to another country. And people will do whatever it takes to survive, including marrying for documents. If you really want to know if your Ghanaian boyfriend is serious about you, please make it a point to meet his real family, his aunties, cousins, uncles, nephews, nieces, brothers, sisters, real mothers, family heads. These people will tell you if he has a wife or a serious girlfriend. They will not let you in if he already has one. And that's how you will know if he's serious about you or just playing you for documents. 2, your Ghanaian boyfriend will always send money back home. Apart from taking care of his immediate family, Ghanaian men are culturally obliged to take care of their extended family, including aunties, uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces, and so on and so forth. For this reason, your Ghanaian boyfriend living abroad will always send money back home towards fees, school fees, hospital bills, building new homes, setting up family members for trade or for business, weddings, engagements, funerals, annual family dues, and so on and so forth. If you are a foreigner and do not understand the Ghanaian culture, I know this will sound awkward to you, but trust me, family is everything in Ghana. The extended family members, including aunties, nephews, nieces, uncles, and so on and so forth, are part of your family, and your Ghanaian boyfriend just cannot ignore their needs. And the weird thing is, there is no start date or end date for sending these monies. He will always have to send money back home as long as there's one need or the other. I know. I don't know how this is supposed to make me feel as a Ghanaian, but I have one question. When is this BS going to stop as Ghanaians? Please let me know in the comment section. 3. Ghanaian men don't show affection publicly. Growing up in Ghana, I never saw couples hold hands or show affection publicly. Until today, I still do not see couples kiss or show affection in public. This is primarily due to the rich Ghanaian culture which frowns on acts like that. Our upbringing make Ghanaian men lack the emotional department in a relationship, and they lack how to express romantic love publicly. The thing is, our parents never kissed in front of us or said to each other, "I love you." They always expressed love behind closed doors, and this is how we were taught. This is how we grew up. An indigenous or traditional Ghanaian man may go weeks or several months without uttering the words "I love you" or buying or sending you flowers. He will rather express love through monthly allowance, buying you a new car, setting you up for business, spending time with you. You will see his action more behind closed doors rather than in the public. And this is because this is how we were brought up. Even though we are adults, we still have the fear of society criticizing us for being bad boys or a bad person because we kissed in public or because we are holding hands in public. So please do not be surprised if your Ghanaian boyfriend is not showing affection to you publicly, if he's not holding your hands in a train or kissing you at the metro station. It's just who we are, and this is coming from culture. The final point is Ghanaian men love to eat. Yes, Ghanaian men love to eat heavy starchy foods with heavy soups in large portions, and sometimes in groups with groups of friends or group of family members. You will never go hungry in a traditional Ghanaian home because there will always be food. But the thing is, be ready to cook for him. He will expect a home cooked food from his woman, and he might ask you to cook for him at an early stage of the relationship. He's just trying to assess your cooking skills against his love for food. Sometimes foreign women can misconstrue this to mean that he's trying to make you a house slave or being too demanding or controlling your setting goals without listening to her needs. But guys, where do we find a balance between what a woman has to do for her husband and where the husband is asking or demanding too much? I would like to know in the comment section. Where do we find the balance? Well guys, this is the end of the video. The bottom line of this video is everyone is different. No two Ghanaian men are the same. But generally speaking, you observe the 4 things that I've shared with you in this video in almost all Ghanaian men. I hope this video guides you to a successful relationship with your Ghanaian man. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs like, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell icon if you like content like this. I will see you in my next video. Ciao.